What is going on, guys? My name is Senna and welcome to my definitive MiSide levels tier list. As you can see on this tier list, we have every speedrunnable level in the game and we're going to be ranking them from F all the way up to S based on how good they are as levels. A few criteria that these levels are going to be ranked off of. Obviously, the most important criteria is how fun they are to speedrun. Fun is going to be the number one part, but I'm also going to take into account the actual levels themselves, like how cool the levels are, how engaging they are, how good they are for speedrunning specifically, like whether it be RNG or whatnot, but primarily fun. So I think this is just going to be kind of a fun and interesting video, and I'd love to see what you guys think down in the comment section below. I might have some hot takes that you guys might disagree with, but yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the first level we have here is I'm inside the game, or I'm inside a game. Yeah, this level sucks, dude. This level is literally just an RNG check, as many levels in this game are. But basically, to get a good run on this level, you literally just need good spoon and pen spawn, basically. So it's literally reset simulator waiting to get the good spawn. And it's just kind of like walking around. The part with the batteries towards the end is like kind of fun, I guess. But yeah, this level sucks, dude. I don't enjoy running it. I'm thinking like D or C maybe. Honestly, I'm going to put this level in D. This level is not fun to speedrun at all. Like if I'm running this level, it's only because I haven't ran it yet on that category. But like I'm never like running this level for fun. Like this level just sucks. So moving on from this, we have Together at Last. I actually like Together at Last. I think it's kind of nice how there's not too much RNG involved. Obviously, like the scissor spawn matters a lot, but other than that scissor spawn, there's not a whole lot of RNG or any at all. It's pretty short. It's not a super long level, which always helps. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's also not my favorites either. Like the first, like, what is it? The first 3 or 4 chapters of this game, I don't really like all the way up to the basement. It's just kind of like bland a little bit, maybe because I've ran it so much, but I think Together at Last is a good B tier level. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I think it's enjoyable enough where it doesn't deserve the bottom of the list, but it's not like one of the GOATs, you know? So I think it's just an average, pretty good level. Okay, so next up we have Things Get Weird. Now, I kind of have similar feelings about this level as I do with Together at Last. It's kind of like a similar thing where this level has no RNG involved whatsoever, and it's kind of just like the early chapters of the game in the house. So, I mean, I don't really have too much to say about this level. There's not really a whole lot of tech involved with the level. Although I will say that the door no clip exploit is like a little bit of RNG in an otherwise no RNG level, because you don't know if you're going to get it or not. It's pretty random. Honestly, I'm thinking like same tier as Together at Last. They kind of meld together to me. That's like pretty similar levels. I don't think it's bad, but like nothing to write home about. It's just a decent level. Okay, The Basement. I actually don't mind The Basement. I like how it's super short. No RNG. I will say though that if you want a good time on this level, you need a Mad Lions keyboard. I mean, pretty much like every level on this list falls under that same category, but some of them you can get away with not having such a good keyboard. But this level, you really need the Mad Lions because you need to do the console skip, where if you skip through the dialogue fast enough, you can make the player fall instantly in the console. But in terms of fun, I mean, this level isn't really that fun. It's not fun, but it's not like torturous to play either. It's literally like a 1 minute long level. I might have to go B 3 times in a row here. Like, I kind of feel the same about like all of these early chapters just kind of like meld into one in my brain. Like they're all just kind of like decent. Like they're not terrible, but they're not like great either. So I think we're gonna go 3 in a row here. Okay, so this is where the hot takes are gonna come in. This is where people are gonna get mad, because Beyond the World is, in my opinion, one of the most hated levels. I think everybody I've talked to hates Beyond the World, but I actually like Beyond the World, and the main reason for that is just because of the scenery. Like, I know it's kind of silly, but I really like the environment, and like the whole walking path I think is really cool. Like the whole liminal space area, I really think that's interesting, and in my opinion, I think Beyond the World has the best like level design visually out of any level in this whole game. I don't think any of the levels look as good as Beyond the World does. But obviously we have to address the elephant in the room, which is the chibi RNG, which in a normal run really sucks, but in this level isn't that bad. I mean, what, you have to reset every 45 seconds till you get good chibi RNG. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of exciting because you never know, like any run could be the one. Like any run you get could be the one. So I actually like this level, and I actually have fun running this level. As crazy as that sounds, this level is actually fun to me because the whole walking section I think is really cool. I like the environment, like I said. It's got this whole like vibe to it. The music, that's what I got. The music in this level is really good too. I really like the music, and I'm just a fan of gambling, you know? So honestly, I actually kind of like this level, and this is gonna probably make a lot of people upset, but I'm putting this level in A tier. I don't care. It's not S tier, definitely not S tier. I actually kind of like it, and I think it deserves A tier. I would much rather run Beyond the World than these 3 levels, and definitely this one. Like, I'm picking Beyond the World before these levels. So, I mean, that's probably a pretty unpopular opinion, but that's just how I feel, and this is my tier list, so deal with it. Okay, next level is the loop. Dude, this level sucks, man. Like, there's nothing good about this level. This level is literally 4 minutes of walking and then an RNG check 4 minutes into walking to see if the run will even make it to the end. So basically, this level is Beyond the World if it was extremely stale and boring, and instead of 45 seconds, you have to wait 4 minutes for every reset. And it's just not fun. Like, I just never run this level for fun. It's not good. This level sucks. F tier maybe. Like, I'm looking at the other levels on this list, and I think I would literally run every level here. Every single one of them I would run before the loop. Yeah, this level's F tier, bro. This level sucks. I don't know who's out here running the loop for fun, but this level blows. So yeah, there's that. Okay, Mini Mita. Mini Mita's not terrible. Definitely an RNG check though, that's for damn sure. You need 3 rejects to even have a chance of getting a top run on this level. And the meta for speedrunning this in the level category is literally just reset until you get 3 rejects, which is kind of boring, and you have to wait for the key to get made every single attempt. I like the environment. I think the environment is cool. I like the whole kind of like thing they got going on with it, but definitely not one of the better levels. Like, this level is not that good. Not the worst of the worst, but also just brain rotting because you're just sitting there waiting for 3 rejects. I'm torn between putting this in C or D, but honestly, I'm thinking D, bro, because like this level is just 99% waiting. Like, you aren't doing anything. You're literally just standing there pressing the things that Mini Mita has, and then you're just walking over to the door and then running back or walking back to the arcade and then just gambling on the mini game. It's just like brain rotting. Like, there's nothing interesting going on. It's not fun. Yeah, this level is just D tier. It's just not good. Okay, next up we have Dummies and Forgotten Puzzles. This level is long. It's like 5 minutes long, and it's basically just 5 minutes of walking interrupted by a game of flow. So, I mean, I don't really have strong opinions on this level. I don't really dislike it, but I don't really like it either. Like, I'd prefer not to run it if I had the choice, but I also like wouldn't be upset if I had to run it. I think this is just like a perfect C tier level, like just completely neutral. Like, I don't even know what to say about this level. It's just walking. Like, you're just literally just walking. There's no RNG, which is nice. There's no RNG, but there's not really skill either unless you count the puzzles, which I will admit does have some skill, but you're literally just walking for so long, and then the tram ride after walking, it's just brain rotting. So this level is just not really that interesting, and I think should be in C tier, honestly. Okay, next up we have Ghostly. Ghostly's a good level. I actually really like Ghostly because it's pretty short. It's a really short level, and it's purely skill focused. So there's no like random stuff going on that you need to reset for. I will say though that the one annoying thing about this level is it bugs like half the time that you load into it. So you'll load into this level and you'll literally just load into a black room, and you'll have to restart because you're just like infinitely falling in the void. If that wasn't there, then I think I'd enjoy it a lot more. But the fact that you literally need to reset 3 times at the very start to even get a single attempt on this level kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't know if you can use like VSync or something to make it more consistent. I've tried it, but nothing really works. But the level itself, ignoring that, the level itself is pretty good. The one thing that's annoying about the level itself is Ghost Mita will literally run in front of you. Like she will stand in front of you and body block you, and sometimes you'll just lose the run to that, which is annoying. So I guess you could consider that a little bit RNG. But all in all, not a bad level. I actually kind of like it. I would put it in A tier. I don't think it's quite S tier. I feel like a lot of people would put this level in S tier just because it's kind of like one of the more interesting levels compared to the other ones. Yeah, I would just put this in A tier. Not my favorite, but also very, very solid, and I do not mind running this level at all. So that's kind of my opinion there. Okay, next up, we have probably my favorite level. She Just Wants to Sleep. I'm just gonna put this level in S tier, bro. This is just an S tier level. Everything from the atmosphere to the lack of RNG to just everything, man. Like Sleepy Mita. Like, I don't know. This level is just like it's one of the, I think it is the best level in my personal opinion. I mean, I enjoy running it. I mean, obviously if I'm resetting for like, you know, 10 minutes straight, I'm gonna get bored of it. But like out of all of the levels, I think the one that I would prefer to run the most is probably She Just Wants to Sleep, because it's really chill. There's not a lot of like crazy stuff going on. There's no RNG check that you need to reset for. There is some skill involved with the lever pull. You have to time the lever pull correctly, and your pathing needs to be pretty optimized. There is a soft block here, but it's very easily avoidable. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I just don't have anything bad to say about this level. Like, I just really like this level, and I think it's very deserving of S tier, so that's where I'm gonna put it. Next up, we have Reading Books, Destroying Glitches. Oh crap, this level's just not very good, I'm not gonna lie. The mini games are kind of fun, I will admit. I do enjoy the mini games. They're not bad. I used to hate the mini games, but as I got better at them, like the more I got better at these mini games, the more I grew accustomed to them and kind of started to like them. But dude, it's just like, a lot of them are really RNG based. Like the first game, it's kind of RNG based depending on like what pattern you get. You could just get really unlucky with some super obscure pattern. The second mini game is so bad. Like the hit reg on the ball when you're trying to grab it is terrible. The third mini game is heavily RNG based as well. Fourth game, you can get like blockades everywhere and have to restart it. I don't know. It's just a mess, dude. Like this level is just a mess. And it's got Mila in it, which like automatically makes it worse. Yeah, I don't know. Like there just isn't a lot this level has going for it. But at the same time, I don't hate it. As weird as that is, I don't hate this level. Like I would rather run this level than like a lot of the stuff down here. Honestly, I would have to put this in like C tier, honestly. I think it's a C tier level. Like just baseline average. It's got some RNG, it's got some annoying parts, but it's not like a terrible level by any means. Definitely above Dummies though. I should probably rank these within the tiers themselves. Yeah, there we go. Okay, moving on, we have Run and Hide. Oh boy, Run and Hide. This level I think is the biggest RNG choke in the entire game, except maybe Beyond the World. I think Beyond the World might be a little bit more volatile with the RNG. But like all you need in Beyond the World is good chibis. That's it. As long as you get good chibis, your run is set. But for Beyond, or for Run and Hide, you need a good corridor, firstly. So this is what happens. This is what you need to get a successful run and hide attempt. Firstly, you need to pass the corridor check, which you need a good corridor, which I would consider is like 42 seconds or below, like 42 seconds tops. So you need a really good corridor, and then you need a 2 cycle on music. At most. Ideally, you get the glitch and you get a 1 cycle music because the game bugs, but 2 cycle music at most. And then after you get 2 cycle music, you need 1 cycle hide and seek. So you literally need a good corridor, then you need to get the 2 cycle, then you need to get the 1 cycle. And the chances of that happening are so low that you'll literally be running this level for hours trying to get an attempt on it, and you just can't. This level is not fun, first of all. There's no fun involved in this level at all. It's pure RNG. There's 0 skill. Like, I'll go as far as to say that this level has no skill involved at all. Like, my mom could probably get world record on this level if she sat there playing it for 10 years until she got the 2 cycle. Like, it's just not fun. It's complete RNG. There's no skill involved. Like, it's just like a terrible level. Like, honestly, maybe the worst. I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting this level in bottom of F because, dude, it's just so unfun. Like, there's just nothing redeeming about this level. I don't like it. I don't know anybody that like actually enjoys running run and hide. Like, people just go for it because it's a level where you can kind of get away with not being very good at the game and still getting a good time on it because it's full luck based. And I think that's the reason why a lot of new players might be a little bit more attracted to it, but it's just not fun, dude. It's just not a good level. So yeah, that's all I have to say about run and hide. It's just dog shit. Don't play that. Play something else instead. Okay, moving on, we have old version. I actually like old version. I think this is a pretty good level, very solid. No RNG, which is much appreciated. Very interesting gameplay. You know, you're walking around at first and kind of navigating the whole creepy Mita room. Then you have that attack sequence with creepy Mita, and then you've got the whole what's it called? Like the core section where you have to like type in the code and stuff. I don't know, like this level's good. Like I think old version is one of the stronger levels in this game, and I think it's a really fair level. It's fun to replay. I don't have like any problems with it. Yeah, I actually really like this level. This might even go in S tier, I'm not gonna lie. Not above She Just Wants to Sleep, but this level is just such a good speed running level because it actually takes a lot of skill. Like you need to be very skilled to get a top run on this level. You need to be really good at movement. You need to know the path that you're taking. You have to like have knowledge about the game. You need to have a strategy for the core section, like how you're gonna type in the code fast. You have to like, you know, navigate around. Like it's just got a lot of skill aspect to it and no luck, which I think is really good. And dude, the atmosphere is so good. I like the horror levels in this game. I think a lot of the horror levels are pretty good. Obviously, a lot of them gameplay wise aren't very fun. Like things get weird. It's a horror level, but the gameplay isn't very interesting. I think old version perfectly encapsulates the horror of MiSide. I think old version is horror in MiSide done properly. That's kind of my take. And I think it's a good level for speedrunning. Yeah, I would recommend it. I think old version's a really good level. Okay, next up we have the real world. I actually like the real world. The thing about this level is it's pure skill. Like you need to be like pure. I think this is the most skill-based level in the entire game, probably. Like the top three are probably the real world, Ghost Mita, and reading books, destroying glitches are probably like the ones that you need the most skill for. Reading books, destroying glitches has a lot of luck involved though, so it's kind of annoying, but so does the real world. The real world has a lot of luck involved as well, but it's more fun, in my opinion, than reading books, destroying glitches. I think the little mini games are more fun. Definitely not one of my favorite levels though. It's long, which kind of sucks. It's a long level, like 5 minutes. Yeah, it's not terrible, but also like nothing to write home about. I'm thinking about putting it in B tier. I think it belongs in B tier, yeah. Maybe top of B tier. Because I don't mind running this level at all. I think it's fun when you get good at it. There is some luck involved, but the time loss from the luck can be mitigated if you're good enough at the game. Like you'll have one player with good luck and another player, like you'll have a newbie who's not very good get good luck on this level, and you'll have an experienced player who's practiced this level with bad luck, and you can still, the good player will still beat out the new player with bad luck because this level is just so like skill orientated, where you just kind of need to know what you're doing. That has some charm to it. There's not really many levels in this game that are like that. A lot of them are just kind of like brain rot, walking around and just doing stuff. So I appreciate that, but super long level, kind of boring after running it a couple times. Got luck involved. I mean, nothing really to write home about, but you know, solid level, decent level. I would say B tier. Okay, now we're in the end game here. We've got Reboot. I'm not a huge fan of Reboot. I don't really like this level all that much. It's short, which is nice, but the gameplay is just really uninteresting. Like, you literally just walk around and then you type in a code and then the level ends. Like, it's literally just walking, typing in a code, and then the level ends, which, I mean, it's not a terrible level. Like, I don't dread playing this level or anything, but it's just like when I think of MiSide level runs, Reboot is like, I like almost forget it's there. Like I just never think about this level ever. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll put it in like C tier, honestly. It's very meh. Like just personally, I don't really like see a lot of enjoyment playing this level. I would never run this level for fun. I don't know who's out here doing that, but like if I had to spin the wheel and I was forced to speedrun a level and I got Reboot, I'd be like, oh, okay. Like I wouldn't really be like mad about it or anything. Like it's just pretty short, but you know, Nothing really too crazy. And finally, we have Out of the Core. Yeah, this level is literally just an RNG check. You need your name code to be at the top monitor. Otherwise, it's basically a guaranteed reset. So for that reason, it's kind of just pretty annoying to run. I will say that there is some skill involved though, because you need to be fast at typing in the code and like seeing the code and not stopping to check it. Like being able to walk straight down the stairs and look at the code and then immediately hop on the monitor and type it in fast. There is some skill involved, I will admit. I mean, it's not a terrible level. Like, I like it better than Reboot personally because it's a little bit more like engaging, I guess I would say. Like, there's a little bit more going on. It's not too long either. It's pretty short. The RNG check is a little bit annoying, but I would put it on like similar as like Reboot. I think I'd put this level like top of B maybe, or top of C, I mean. And I think that's the tier list. Let me just like look through and make sure. Actually, no, I'd rather run this than Out of the Core. Same with this. I'm putting this over here. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. I think this is the definitive Senna YT MiSide level tier list. Beyond the World is very RNG based, but I find it fun to walk around the area. The music is a vibe. The area is a vibe. Trying to get the chibis. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but I actually don't mind this level at all. So this is probably like my hot take. Most people would probably put it like down here, but I actually like this level, so I'm putting it all the way up here. This is like my one hot take for this video. And yeah, that's basically the MiSide levels tier list. Let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, what you would change about this tier list, or even let me know your full tier list in the comment section of this video. I'm really curious to see. I'm planning on doing another video, which will be kind of similar, but it's going to be, instead of ranking levels, I'm going to be ranking categories, like ranking normal ending, safe ending, stay ending, all achievements, demo, cappy mod, better movement, like all of that stuff, just basically ranking all of the categories. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comment section below. And that's pretty much all I have for you in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy speedrunning, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.